To start the Vision of the Realms quest, you need to fly to the main hideout. Here, you will immediately find a point with which you can interact. After the action, Tomiko will arrive and tell you that one of the villages has lost contact with your scout. You need to go to this place and investigate the situation. After that, a new circle called Featured Events, and the first goal on it will be available on your task board. Let's start completing tasks to complete the first available event. I showed you on the map where the village is located. Here you have to complete the task, investigate the missing villagers. When you arrive at the location, you will see that there are no living people here. The place seems abandoned, and there is thick fog all around. The place seems strange. First, you need to find the fisherman's diary. Further inside the building, you will find a mysterious drawing. This drawing will show you the fears of the villagers. The drawing depicts a mystical figure. Now cross the bridge to the island and find the story about the Oni Samurai. It is a mystical tale about a terrifying creature. Now, you are approaching the beginning of a very interesting part of this quest. You need to dig up a hidden object under a tree. When you choose to dig, a scene will start, after which you will not be able to return, so be prepared. This is the entrance to an unknown world. At the entrance, you will have the opportunity to choose to play as Naoi or Yasuke. I would recommend choosing Naoi here. After that, you will find yourself in a non-existent world that you have never seen before. You need to find a message saying that it is impossible to leave this place. After that, your quest will change, and your new task will be to cleanse the totems. There are 4 totems in this place. The map is not available here, so actively use your exploration skills to find the totems. All totems are located on the roof of a building. To get to the roof, you need to understand which side of the building to approach. You cannot climb up everywhere. Around you, you will see signal elements that rotate and illuminate the segment of the territory near them in green. Avoid this light. If you are spotted, you will be attacked by the Oni Samurai wandering nearby. You cannot fight the Oni Samurai in this location. Your weapons have no effect on him. He is completely invulnerable to your attacks, and your active skills are completely unavailable. Therefore, you cannot harm your opponent. You need to hide from him. Grass is very useful for this. You need to crouch down in it to remain unseen. Also, hide from the light locators. Use your exploration skill to find the totem. When you see the totem, look around carefully to see how you can get to it. Plan your route and follow it. Near the totem, you need to complete a mini task. Press the buttons on the keyboard that are shown to you at the right time. You have limited time to complete this action. There is only 1 task at the first totem, and 2 at the second. Accordingly, there will be 3 tasks on the third totem, and 4 on the last one. At first, it may seem difficult to move unnoticed, but you will quickly get used to hiding and using grass and other objects to remain unseen. If you are detected, the Oni Samurai will run up and start attacking you. You will have no choice but to run away from him and hide. Only when you are unnoticed will your health begin to recover. That's why I recommend using Naoi in this place, as she is very agile and well suited to this task. Crouch near the totem to remain unnoticed. If you fail to complete the task near the totem, it will sound an alarm, and the Oni Samurai will come to the scene. Of course, he will not climb onto the roof, but he will be able to attack you with ranged attacks from the ground. Be careful. There is almost always a hiding place near the totem. Sometimes it is easier to wait until you become invisible again, and then try to complete the task near the totem. The last totem is the most difficult mini-task to complete. You need to press the buttons 4 times in a row in the correct sequence. But you have enough time to complete it, so you'll be fine. After you clear the last totem, you will see a portal ahead of you. This will be your exit from this creepy area. There is nothing else of interest here, so you should leave. An Oni Samurai will be standing in front of the portal, waiting for you. Just ignore him and run past him to the exit. You still can't hurt him, so there's no point in fighting him. When you pass through the portal, you will see a new cutscene showing Naoi and Yasuke running down a dark corridor. After that, you will have to choose a character again. Next, you will fight the Oni Samurai. It turns out that while you were running away, he managed to slip through the portal into the real world. I chose Naoi because I like this character more. Next, I will show you the boss fight and tell you how to defeat him. Perhaps Yasuke would have had an easier time with this boss, because it was a really tough fight for Naoi. It's important to understand that constantly spamming dodges doesn't help. The boss creates attacks that will eventually hit you and cause damage. Here, it's important to see how the Oni Samurai moves and press the dodge button at the right moment. Active skills will be most useful in this fight. I advise you to definitely figure out any powerful build. In my video, I used my own build. A link to it now appears in the upper right corner. I will also leave a link in the description of this video. My build is designed so that Naoi's active skills are restored one after another, almost without pause. During the animation of an active skill, the boss cannot damage you, which is an additional bonus that will make your life easier. To be honest, I lost the first battle with the boss and had to load the last autosave. Perhaps, after studying the boss for a few more battles, I would have been able to fight him without taking damage, because my second attempt was very close to defeat. Note that the boss moves unusually. He disappears from where he is, leaving a red glow, and appears in another place. This way, he can either move away from you, or conversely, get closer. It is important to notice these moments and use the dodge skill in time to avoid his attack. The tidal wave skill for the katana is most useful here. It not only deals damage, but also weakens the enemy for a certain amount of time, allowing you to deal additional damage. The second skill, Eviscerate, deals good damage, but it must be performed in time. Sometimes the Oni Samurai manages to teleport away from you, and the skill may be wasted. Therefore, you need to control this. With a little practice, you will surely defeat the Oni Samurai. After that, he will simply disappear. This means that your victory over him is not final. Perhaps Ubisoft will add new encounters with this boss or others like him in the future. I suggest you open your quest board. Here you will see an almost empty featured events circle and an almost completed the Oni quest. I am sure that in the future this circle will be filled with new interesting stories. Now you need to return to your main hideout and perform the actions as at the beginning of the quest. In the same place, after interaction, a cutscene will start, where Naoi will tell you about the events that happened to her. This amazing story reveals the secrets of Japanese mythology, which are based on the fears and realities of that time. Naoi still does not believe that it was a real Oni, and says that this creature was very similar to it. Tomiko says that Naoi was very lucky to stay alive. So, if you found this video useful, please like it and subscribe to my channel. There is a lot of interesting stuff ahead, especially new content for Claws of Awaji.